Coming up, more snow. Just when DC residents thought it was safe to go outside, it's starting again. How much snow can we expect this time? We'll give you the latest.
And cars are having an easier time navigating DC now that the plows have come through. But some physically disabled students at American University are still struggling to get around the snowy sidewalks. We'll show you why. District Wire News starts now. Good evening, I'm Erica Crable.
And I'm Michael Ono. American University is still a winter wonderland, but snow is not just pretty and white. It can create real frights for students and visitors as AU cleans up underway on campus. Nahima Jackson-Brown has more on the current condition of AU's campus.
American University is still recovering from the big snowstorm that hit and canceled classes for almost a week. Cars are still parked on top of packed ice. Students' bicycles are covered by snow. Tree limbs have still not been removed from the roadside, and the collapsed awning on the side of Mary Graydon has caution tape up until it can be properly removed.
I think the cleanup went very well. FM worked incredibly hard. They stayed on campus. They worked long hours to clear all of the pathways on campus as much as they could with the given amount of snow.
And our staff in Residence Life worked with the resident assistants to provide activities and things to go on in the residence halls while the snow was happening outside.
Benches as well as other things on campus still seem to be covered in snow. The worst of the snowstorm appears to be over. Everything is back to business as usual. Students can now relax and begin to enjoy the winter wonderland.
American University School of Communications wants students to fill out a survey about online classes during DC's blizzard. Professors tried to keep classes on track by using Blackboard and other online forms of communication. Officials at the school now want to know if the success of the program. The survey asked students if their professors contacted them while school was closed and how things went.
Last week's blizzard has made traveling difficult for DC residents, especially those with physical disabilities. John Humrick has more.
Class is difficult for students at American University. The sidewalks and walkways are still cluttered with snow piles after last week's blizzard. While some stomp through the snow, those that are physically disabled are having an even tougher time getting around. Many sidewalk ramps are not shoveled properly, making it difficult for students in wheelchairs to get into buildings. Class is difficult for students at American University. The sidewalks and walkways are still cluttered with snow piles after last week's blizzard. While some stomp through the snow, those that are physically disabled are having an even tougher time getting around. Many sidewalk ramps are not shoveled properly, making it difficult for students in wheelchairs to get into buildings. Stacia Klim is a junior at American and feels the effects of this weather.
The sidewalks aren't all plowed, or if they are, only part of it is, and that makes it really difficult. Or there's still like slush, so it's like really hard to push around. And even the curb cuts, you'll see people jumping over the like puddles by the curb cut, but like I can't do that, and so that makes it like definitely really difficult.
Elevator lifts like this one outside of Ward make it all but impossible to enter the front of the building. Still, students are expected to attend class and just leave a little bit earlier. Reporting from Washington, D.C. for the District Wire, I'm John Humanick.
Washingtonians may want to fill up their gas tanks while the price of gas is in decline. This is the 5th week in a row that the price of gas has gone down due to the winter weather, according to the Triple Mid-Atlantic. The current price of gas is $2.79, which is 6 cents lower than last month. But the cheaper prices won't last too long. As demand for gasoline goes up, so will the prices.
Schools all across Washington are digging their way out of a snowpocalypse. Property owners in Arlington County and Fairfax County are clearing the sidewalks in anticipation for Monday's snowfall. The goal is to prevent a district-wide school closure on Tuesday, but ice and snow could prevent Howard County School from reopening, citing student safety as a reason for canceling classes. A school representative for Fairfax County said that school sidewalks and parking lots are still full of snow.
Snowmageddon closed down schools and other organizations, but didn't stop one place on American University's campus. Cinnamon Burns has more on the story.
The biggest snowstorm in D.C. shut down many schools and organizations and even government institutions this week, but Terrace Dining Room weathered the storm. TDR, the only dining hall on American University's campus, remained open while everything on campus closed. TDR was open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., but many of the workers worked long hours just to have everything ready for the next morning.
We was a little short-handed on the staff, so it was pretty much work for the employees that were here.
Understaffed and overworked during the snowpocalypse, workers would say they did it for the students.
It's been a problem because I know that we went to the grocery store right before and it was ridiculous. No bread, no milk. I mean, there's ultimate panic. And then I think that people would have had less options and it would have been harder for them to get food during the week.
Students showed their appreciation for the workers by making thank you posters and posting them on the message board. For District Wire News, I'm Cinnamon Burns.
Coming up after the break, using your Eagle Bucks off campus, we'll take a look at how American University students spend their money. Their answers may surprise you.
And in the Pink Zone, the AU women's basketball team helped inspire women and girls to lead healthy lifestyles on Saturday. We'll show you how.